full throttle, launch control.
The Lotus Emira has been on sale for over a year now. You can get it in 3 different forms, including a manual V6, an automatic V6, and this, the First Edition, with a 2-litre turbo petrol engine mated to an 8-speed dual-clutch automatic. For this video, we're just having a quick look at the First Edition as part of the media launch event for the Emira and Elettra fully electric models. It looks a little bit like a miniature Ferrari from some angles, particularly the front end and the big intakes behind the doors. It is mid-engined, so it's like a supercar, and the First Edition comes with 20-inch wheels, staggered widths front and rear, with two 45/35s on the front and two 95/30s on the back. Inside, yeah, it's a pretty serious driver's office. There are a few luxuries and a big widescreen touchscreen on the dash, but looking down below you've got that jet fighter style start button, then a perfect sports steering wheel and a focused gauge cluster. It's pretty comfortable inside, despite this being a very serious super sports car, with decent refinement and fit and finish. In the back you've got a 151 litre boot, as well as that 2-litre turbo petrol engine. It produces 268 kilowatts and 430 newton meters. Lotus claims 0 to 100 in 4.4 seconds. Here's a quick POV first impressions test drive to give you an idea of what it goes like.
Firstly, yeah, it does feel like a supercar. You've got the engine burbling right behind you. Awesome visibility out the front. The nose just dives straight down. It just feels like this is made for driving. It's not a Grand Tourer, this is a super sports car. You've got a few different drive modes in this variant, including a sport and track mode. We'll try out track. Definitely more aggressive throttle mapping and transmission mapping. And if you hit the lever over to the right, you've got manual control for the gearbox. Very sharp gear changes. Although the upshifts aren't super punchy, it's kind of just almost slurs into the next gear. It doesn't smack you in the back as much as I was expecting. That does mean it's more comfortable though. You could drive this around the track all day long without, getting a sore neck. So this has got the AMG 2-litre engine from the, A45S and so on. In terms of specific output, I think it's one of the most powerful 4-cylinders to ever hit the market. The ride is actually not too bad for a car like this. It's not jumping around and jittering all over the place. There's a few creaks and rattles inside the cabin, but you'd probably expect that for a super sports car like this that is designed for the track. So all the suspension mountings and all that are very firm and solid compared with a luxury Grand Tourer. Yeah, I'm really surprised by the ride quality in this thing. Even though it is such a focused model, and in track mode, it's absorbing the bumps, it's not crashing about at all. I think they've done a really good job with the suspension. Part of that is thanks to the lightweight nature of the vehicle as well. Alright, I'll try and do a 0 to 100 along here somewhere, just to give you a bit of an idea of how it goes. We'll book one of these in as soon as we can for a full performance test. Alright, here we go, hard on the brake, full throttle, launch control. Yeah, it definitely feels fast. The gear shifts aren't as punchy as I would have expected from a dual clutch, but it's very smooth, builds speed, progressively, and it feels very exciting. I guess the exhaust sound could be a bit more pronounced. It's definitely loud and it sounds like there's a lot going on, but it's not like a crisp howl or anything like that. There's no screaming noise. It's more of just like a rally-like burble.